Today, we're going to take a look at The Killer from 1989 on 4K Ultra HD for the first time. In this review, I'm going to compare The Killer 4K to the Blu-ray that came out in 2010. So which version of The Killer would you like to add to your collection? We're breaking it all down and then answering the question, should you upgrade? All right, guys, so let's get right into video quality. The 2010 Blu-ray, first things first is greens. For those greens fans out there, natural looking film. This movie has heavy greens in certain scenes. You're gonna see heavy greens, but then it becomes moderate greens, and then it just becomes obsolete. You're not gonna see as much in the clear scenes. So it's weird. It's not consistent throughout the entire film, but it's like in waves. It goes up and then it goes down and it stays in the middle. Then sometimes it disappears and sometimes it's big in your face. So when it comes to grains, just to let you guys know on the Blu-ray, it just goes up and down like a roller coaster. When it comes to skin tones, the skin tones on this movie is horrible. It's very orange throughout the entire movie, but then there's certain scenes that it clears up and it looks fantastic. So again, another roller coaster of saturation levels. At the end of the day, when it comes to The Killer on this Blu-ray, it just does not look good. It does not look good at all. It warranted an upgrade. I just did not like the way this looked on Blu-ray. Let's get right into the 4K. When it comes to the 4K of The Killer, this movie actually looks really good. They did a lot of fixes that needed to be done from the Blu-ray. When you put them side by side, you're gonna see is like night and day. First thing you're gonna notice is color grading. The entire movie is color graded from front to back. You're going to love the way this film looks in terms of the 4K compared to the original 2010 Blu-ray. Saturation levels when it comes to skin tones is more normalized on the 4K than what it looks on the Blu-ray. You're gonna see it looks kind of orange. Then in terms of grains, because I know a lot of people love the grains are the same as the Blu-ray. They're super high in certain scenes. They're more presentable in certain scenes. Then there's other scenes that is not there. So it's consistent, like throughout the entire film is not consistent. You're gonna see it, you're gonna go, wow, this looks amazing. I love my film grains. They go super high in certain scenes, then moderate, and then you're gonna see it like normalized. You're gonna, like a normal film, but then there's certain scenes that just disappear. So it's not like it's even throughout, which is kind of, again, it's a film from 1989. So again, I'm not complaining about it. Let's talk about the clean and clear, because there are certain scenes in this movie that is super clean looking. And I mean clean, like if this thing just came out a few days ago, like super clean. And the Blu-ray does the same thing too. Like when it's clean and clear, it is amazing looking. You're like, this is what 4K is all about. It just looks picture perfect clear, and then it goes right into not looking picture perfect, but it looks clean. Like again, the color grading and everything presents it very well. So it's not like it's all over the place like it looks on the Blu-ray. Now, when it comes to the black levels, it looks fantastic on the 4K. The contrast looks great. Again, some scenes have soft blur, some scenes don't. It's a great upgrade to the Blu-ray from 2010. So if you guys have that Blu-ray and you're wondering, should I get that 4K? I don't want to sound like a salesman on this, but I think this is the best looking version of The Killers you're ever gonna get, unless they go a restoration and they go frame by frame and clean it. But other than that, this is the best looking version of the film. But with that said, let's check out the comparisons of The Killer from 1989 on 4K versus the Blu-ray. Enjoy. right, guys, so there you have it. That is the comparisons of the 4K to the Blu-ray of The Killer from 1989. Leave a comment down below and let me know which one you think looks best, but let's get right into audio quality. All right, guys, when it comes to audio quality, the Blu-ray from 2010 comes with an English Dolby Digital 5.1, Cantonese Dolby Digital 2.0, and when it comes to the 4K comes with the same DTS HD mastered audio mono tracks, okay? So you got a Cantonese version and you got the English version, but it's only mono tracks for both, okay? So for those of you out there, it's only mono, there's no 5.1, there's no Dolby Atmos. But when it comes to audio, I'm not gonna lie, it sounds really good. Everything's up front. You're not gonna get nothing in the back, but everything is very well balanced. The gun firing is really good. At times it's a little piercing for me. It's not, they don't add much bass to it, but it sounds really good. Very well balanced. The music is good. The sound effects is good. The explosions are good. So you're getting all that in this one package. So I guess a lot of you guys will enjoy the mono track, the DTS mastered audio. I mean, the DTS HD mastered audio mono. So you guys will love that. But with that said, let's get right into menus and special features. All right, guys, so let's get right into the menus and special features. And then when it comes to the 2010 Blu-ray, comes with 4 special features. Now, let me just talk about this 4K menu. It's just a wallpaper. That is it. There is nothing new, nothing great, nothing amazing, no clips of the movie playing in the background. It's just a wallpaper with selections, which is setup and play. There is no special features at all on the 4K. Only audio commentary. You're going to get 2 new audio commentary tracks, 1 old audio commentary track from 1993. So again, you're getting a total of 3 audio commentaries. Other than that, there is no special features on the 4K. Everything comes on the Blu-ray side of the set. So again, it's kind of a letdown for me. It's kind of a bummer. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is. With that said, let's get right into the final verdict. All right, guys, when it comes to the final verdict, should you upgrade? Well, I gotta say, when it comes to the Blu-ray versus the 4K, it really comes down to the camp you guys are in. Because I know a lot of people keep DMing me or leaving comments saying that they love the way that the Blu-ray looks compared to the 4K. Why did they change the color grading and all this? I don't want to go into that stuff because honestly, that is your preference. Personally, to me, I like the way that the 4K looks. I think it looks very well. It fixes a lot of the problems that the Blu-ray have. Like I said, the saturation levels on the skins is kind of elevated on the Blu-ray, and they fix it on the 4K. You get better black levels and contrast on the 4K. Skin tones, like I said, looks way better normalized. The explosions look more orange than more washed out white on the Blu-ray. So again, it's just different camps of which way you want to go to. I just think the 4K overall looks amazing, sounds amazing. The only thing sucks is that you don't get special features, which kind of sucks. But again, at the end of the day, 4K is where it's at between these two. And honestly, I will always give my honest opinion if the Blu-ray stacks up with the 4K. You guys know how I do it on the channel. Or if I think it's even, I will say it's even. But in this case, I think the 4K is 10 times better looking than the Blu-ray. But with that said, guys, there you guys have it. What do you think of The Killer from 1989 on 4K? Which one would you like to add to your collection? Leave a comment down below. And remember to like, share, and subscribe for all things Geeks and Flix. Be awesome to each other and keep collecting.